you've driven between Mooers and Mooers Forks on Route 11 in the last 2 or 3 decades, you're probably used to seeing Mooers Forks Auto Repairs on this sign here. Former Jeff Morlock Auto Repair Business, located between the two hamlets. But it's now the new and future home of the Champlain Mooers Emergency Medical Services. And we're having an open house tonight. We're going to step in and see what we can find out. It's the 23rd of May, 2019. It's about 7:07 in the evening. And a couple of the ambulances are parked here. So I don't know if they're utilizing this facility now or if it's under reconstruction. We're going to find that out as we head in. We've made our way inside, and this lady's anxious to talk to us. What's your name, first of all?
Susan Roberts.
All right, I think I've seen you around before, Susan Roberts. Once or twice, yes. Well,
So,
where are we?
We are at the new Champlain Mooers EMS Station 2, located on Route 11 in Mooers Forks, New York. And we are very fortunate that the town decided that this is going to be our new home.
The town decided that?
Yes, they did. It is the building belongs to the town, but they're very willing and anxious for us to call it our home, and we do. So one of the first things we did is, this was originally the office for the gas station, I guess, service station that was here. And we made a few changes. We did keep the desk that was here. He had the desk for a number of years, and we finished it and kept it here. We put some new window blinds on, and the town came in and put the ceiling in and painted the walls, and it's a pretty comfortable office space. And then over here.
Wait a minute, before we leave, who are all these people?
Oh, well.
Who are all these people sitting here?
These are a few of many, that's true.
Can you name them?
Diana Menard, she's an attendant and a driver for Champlain Mooers EMS. Danielle Tierney Menard.
Okay, I want to make sure you got that last name correct there. A newlywed.
Yes, she is. She's an EMT and a driver as well. And this is Liz Fuster. She's a brand new EMT.
Brand new?
She just became an EMT in the last month.
Is she brand spanking new or just
Absolutely.
brand new? Just brand new.
And she's also a driver as well for us.
Okay.
And this is Melissa Bichon. She's also an EMT with us. Unfortunately, right now she's out on a little bit of injury leave, but she is welcome and able to come here and do trainings and open houses and help us out, and she does. It's awesome. In fact, on Tuesday, we took a 462 and a crew of 7 people, went to Albany for the memorial. They had a memorial at the Egg, and it is an EMS memorial that they have every year, and it was well done, I understand. They memorialized many of the people who were victims of 9/11.
Oh, okay.
Yes, every year they have a service for generally fallen members.
These are the people who are emergency responders.
Emergency responders dying in the line of duty.
On the tree, Eric.
Absolutely, Eric Monty is there as well. And they had a
close
nice
to your heart.
memorial.
Yes, so that's why we attend it.
Yeah. So it was nice to go down and see it. So, and they also have a fireman's memorial there as well, which is very nice. I'm sure you got to see it. So.
And plus, we attend all the honor flights.
Honor flights too.
We haven't missed one in the last 3 years.
You should come for one of those. It's pretty awesome.
You should come June
22nd.
I've been to all 27 of them. I'm sorry.
He's got the
just in a different spot.
He's got the ceremony.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're in a different spot. We greet them when they come through on New York.
Yeah, I'm usually racing to the airport from the airbase. You know, I got to get there.
Yeah, we see you zooming by.
And then this room in here is sort of a break room or a place to get away. You know, the people are here for long hours of the day, so it's a place for them just to sit and relax if they need to. We have a restroom with a shower as well.
Okay. Now, I know in Champlain, it's staffed quite a bit now, so around the clock, I think, a lot of times.
Most days, yes.
How about here?
Well, here we have paid staff. from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday.
So they're in here,
And they're in here.
or keeping busy.
We have volunteers for all of the other hours. And then every third weekend, we have a paid person that comes and stays here, and it gives me a weekend off. So,
Okay, now are there plans for the Champlain EMS to acquire this building, or?
No, it belongs to the town of Mooers.
Or is it just
And as long as we contract with them, we are welcome to stay here.
well, that's generous of
So
them,
it's a
isn't it?
very nice home. In fact, I think Jeff Menard is here.
I saw him when I came in, yes, so I came in anyway, though.
There you go. So as part of the open house, we're trying to encourage people to letter their mailbox
Yes,
with
indeed.
the reflective numbers, because that is such an excellent tool for us. Because when you're driving down the road trying to find somebody's home and they don't have it lettered, it makes it really difficult.
Particularly if there's several homes in a row, so you can't even guess
Absolutely.
that where you are.
That makes it even tougher. So we really appreciate that the fire department let us use these and get them out to
So,
the
okay,
public.
how do they get a hold of these things?
So every Monday night,
Uh-huh.
they can stop at the Mooers Fire Department and have them do one up for them. We have them here just because it's an open house. Mike Bernard is also a fire department member and has said he would come and do it for them.
Okay,
So
now what's the charge?
it's a $10
$10
charge.
for the-
Basically, it's just the cost of the materials.
Right.
And, but it works out really nice because they're big enough and they're reflective enough that you can see them at night, and it works out very
Yeah.
nicely. So this area up here is actually all storage at this point.
Okay,
Not sure that there's going to be any plans for it because of it is a municipal building, and so they're under municipal regulations. But it makes a great place for us to store things that
Sure.
we need to keep. We're able to have 2 ambulances in the bays. The bays are in the process of being finished, and they're going to be here this coming weekend to do the floors and seal them and epoxy them. So,
so you are utilizing this place right now?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
How long have you been in here?
We moved in April 1st.
Okay. I know I'd heard that this property had been acquired, then I saw the for sale sign go back up, and I said, wait a minute.
Well, unfortunately, the weather was so cold, we couldn't do anything about it. So as soon as the weather was warm enough, we got out there with the paint and paint. Because we had been in here already a month, and it was still, the sign was for sale. So actually, just yesterday,
I saw the
you
sign.
the sign already?
Yes.
They came and actually last night quite late and put the sign in, and it has reflective materials on it as well. So when we put the light on, you can see it at night. So I really appreciate that sign because it gives our home identity.
Oh, sure.
Then we also have over here a lovely kitchen.
Oh, kitchen.
Yes, yes.
These folks that are here, they can't go all day without having a bite to eat.
That's right. They can bring their lunch in and cook it or heat it. Every second Thursday of the month, we have an open house from 6 o'clock until 7 o'clock. We feed ourselves. We have a little meal, but also it's open house. So if the public wants to come in, get a blood pressure taken, have their heart look, checked done. Nothing official, obviously. It's just a service to our public, or their glucose tested or something along those lines.
So when is that again?
It's the second Thursday of the month from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Our doors will be open for the public to come and stop by, see the building, and meet us, and have things checked out if they'd like. So,
Okay.
It's a great space. It really is. We still have more things that we're working on to make it more comfortable, but all in all, it's a great place to be.
Obviously there wasn't not a kitchen in here before. This is brand new.
No, this is actually the workshop.
Yeah, right.
Where he had benches and tools and stuff like that. Actually, the gentleman who did the work was just marvelous. He was very pleasant. He had probably too many bosses and too many people asking him to do things, but he did a great job, and we're very happy with it. So, it feels like an EMS station, in my opinion. When we first came in here to look at it, I just fell in love with the space. It was a great space.
Right.
So I'm really happy that we have it now. So and it makes it comfortable for us because we were in the fire department building, and while they were very courteous, they were getting tight.
Sure.
They were running out of room.
Right.
And so we felt overall that this was the best thing for everybody. So I thought that everybody thought that this is the best direction to go. And the man responsible for much of this, or the men responsible, are over here. Jeff Menard is our town supervisor, and Donald Paris is a member of the board. And together they helped with the whole town board, helped put this all together for us. So I didn't know if there was anything you wanted to add. He asked, what are your plans for this? And I said, not just to live here, but I know there's other things in the works as well.
Yeah, the way it came out beautiful. I mean, we're real happy with it, the way it came out, and you know, it didn't cost boogles of money. We researched it for a couple of years, and for us to build a building, you know, we were looking at $400,000+.
Right.
You know, we got into this one less than 150. So you know, I think the board was happy, and I'm hoping the residents are happy with it. You know, it's kind of more central of the town.
Yeah. Once, as a municipality, once you start building,
Yeah.
it costs you a lot more than it would John Doe to build that same structure.
Yeah, because you got to do prevailing wages, and and it's a lot more money than.
So getting an existing building really.
Yep.
Really
this
paid
was a
off.
godsend when it came.
It's a comfortable home.
Yes.
And it's centrally located in the entire district. So it's, you know, because we go all the way up to the White Road and Cannons Corners and all the way to the St. John's Road. So this, geographically, it's more centrally located.
And it's on a main thoroughfare. Yeah.
And it's close to my house.
Yeah, you can get out and go. You can get out and go pretty good.
Yes, it's a great space. So.
No, I mean, there's a few other things we need to do, but right now it's perfect what we need. And it's, there's a lot of room here. We got, I don't know, 3-4 acres here, so there's room to expand.
Oh, really?
If we need to.
Oh, okay, good.
You know, if we need to put on addition for overnight, we can down the road. So, and that was another plus when we looked at it.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody's been wonderful to work with, and everybody's been very cooperative in getting things done, and it's just been marvelous. We're all very happy. So.
All right. All right, Don, anything to say?
Well, I guess Jeff covered pretty well, you know. To me, it was a great compromise, you know, for the town as far as not having to have this huge debt over our heads.
Right.
Starting from scratch. And, with the extra property here, like Jeff said, down the road, we didn't lock ourselves into a small piece of property. We have room to expand, and I think it's a great thing.
Oh, good. All right, good. Putting it to use. I see Mike's taking off. You mentioned the honor flight, and of course his father Leon is going on the next one.
Yes,
so.
he is. Yes, he is.
So,
and we'll be there with them, and I'm sure the fire department will be there as well.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
I've never been to one, but I heard a lot about them. They say they're awesome.
yes, they are. Yeah, they have a great time. I was able to go to Washington D.C. Judy and I went to Washington D.C. on one of the flights last year, and it's just great. They rush from one monument to the other.
Go.
Yeah.
You're on a timeline, aren't you?
Yeah. I don't want to miss the plane back home. It's a long walk.
Very long.
All right.
Get you a glass of iced tea or a
Oh, no, thank you.
No.
Anything else, Susan, that you want to mention?
No, I don't think so. I think that we have the 2 ambulances here, so we're pretty much ready for anything. And in fact, on Tuesday we had a double call, and we were able to take care of both of them. One was on the North Star Road, and one was at the campsite over here.
And then you've got, mutual aid type of situation where if you need to.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that works both ways. You get called to the Champlain area too.
Well, yeah, I mean, being the same, we're basically all the same agency. So, I mean, we have 4 ambulances in these districts to cover Champlain and Mooers and part of Ross's Point sometimes too. So.
Yeah. So, if let's say a situation like you're both out and there's a situation up. I'll wait for this vehicle to go by here. Up at the far west end. You would call Champlain, or would you call somebody?
Well, if all 4 ambulances are out, and we've had all 4 ambulances out, but not had fifth call. Yes, we have had a fifth call, and it depends upon where it is. In that situation, we called Ross's Point Mutual Aid, and they came and then they helped us. So it has worked really well because the mutual aid system in Clinton County is absolutely marvelous. We work together with each other, each of the agencies to make sure, because the patient is of primary importance. You know, that's what we're here to do.
Well, sure,
We're here to
that's-
take care of the patient, so they have to be first. So.
Okay.
And it's worked out really well. I don't know that we've had really any complaints with the mutual aid system as it works. We try not to use them or abuse them, but we do occasionally, you know, have their services. So
I'm busy catching mosquitoes and black flies here on this.
it's that time of the year.
Yes, okay, so nothing else, Susan?
I don't think so.
All right, well, we appreciate you taking time, and the second Thursday.
Second Thursday
If you want
of
to see
every
it for
month.
yourself.
The
six-
second Thursday of every month will be open to the public from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Stop by, take a tour, get your blood pressure taken, your glucose. You can do a EKG, and we don't diagnose, but we're happy to provide the information.
Give
You
you
can
the-
take it to the doctor if
Right.
you like.
All right,
So,
thank you.
Okay?
All righty,
Yes,
thank you.
absolutely.
Got the Champlain Mooers EMS station number 2 here on between Mooers and Mooers Forks on Route 11.